Am I live? I think I am live. I literally should come up with some sort of intro music for this. Seriously. This is ridiculous. Hey guys, how's it going? Sean Allen here. I know my camera is not on at the moment because I am still getting myself ready here. Yeah, so just give me a few minutes to get things all set up and I will be ready to go. Okay? Thank you. So if you guys want to go ahead and just, type in hello or whatever into the chat, that'd be great. Because I'm still getting set up. How's you guys' day been? Has it been pretty good? Pretty good so far? Hope everybody's been having a magical day. Hope your day was a magical one. Mine certainly was because, well, I'll tell you a little bit. If you haven't seen my Twitter or my Facebook, then don't go there because I'll probably explain to you guys what I did today. So yeah, give me 1 second, and I will. Oh, I don't want Final Cut. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't want Final Cut. No. Let's open up Final Cut. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Here we go, and we are live. Hopefully, am I live? Turn the camera on. Live. Hello there, everybody. How you doing today? Welcome to my live chat. Yes, Downtown Disney. You already said it. Gosh, let the cat out of the bag on that one. All right, so how's it going, everybody? Sean Allen here. Yes, it's time for another live chat, and I am so excited to be here, you guys. I hope you are too. But if, by the way, if you're watching this later on down the road, like this will be this is being recorded right now, and it'll be up on YouTube later tonight or tomorrow, whatever. But excuse me, for those of you who didn't attend the live chat, oh well, you can leave comments down below in the description of this video. But for those of you who are watching this live, as in right now at 10:35 at night instead of 1 o'clock in the morning. All right, so what happened today? Oh my goodness. All right, so I've been planning this for a while. By the way, sore right there on my lip. So if I talk with a lift, like if I'm like the Mad Hatter, that's because I got a Thor on my lip. So yeah, I have so far been, this thing has been wrecking me the whole time. Oh yeah. All right, so so yes, okay, so you guys know where I've been today. All right, so for those of you who do not follow me on Twitter, on Facebook, do it. I was at Downtown Disney today. Yes, for one particular reason. Well, more than one reason. One of the main reasons why I was there is because I wanted to just go out to Disney for a while and enjoy a nice day out there. For those of you who thought that, oh, does that mean my annual pass was available? No, it was a blackout date. Had a blackout date today, so unfortunately, no Disneyland trip, but I was in Downtown Disney today. And, to be honest with you, if you have a blackout date on your annual pass, that doesn't mean you can't go to Downtown Disney because it's open to everybody. The doors are open to anybody. Unfortunately, you can't go to Disneyland or Disney California Adventures. So, yeah. But still, if you can get parking in the Downtown Disney parking lot, then you're gold. So here's the deal. My folks wanted to go and see Jason Bourne today. So we went down there. So you usually get 2 hours of free parking, and then after 2 hours you have to pay like $12 an extra hour or so. And for being able to go to the AMC theater, they got 2 extra hours, so they got 4 hours of free parking. Thumbs that up, right? So yeah, we were basically there for about a good 4 hours today, maybe more than that actually. But yeah, they didn't really want to hang out with me. I'm just kidding. They were just basically watching the whole movie the entire time. But I literally was all over the place today in Downtown Disney. And to be honest with you, you can literally get a lot of stuff done in Downtown Disney and still have a great time. I went to the Lego store. I went to the Build-A-Bear workshop. I went to the World Disney store. I went to that Ride Maker shop. I went to all these just so basically I have like 3 vlogs. I didn't get anything for the Lego store or the Build-A-Bear workshop, although I did see something cool in the Build-A-Bear workshop, and you guys, I have to see that when the vlog is up. And basically, if you already know what's going on over there, you probably know there's a movie that's coming out. Oh, I don't want to give anything away, but anyways, yeah, so you have to wait for the vlog, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Shield. All right. So anyways, I went to Downtown Disney. That was a lot of fun. And again, like I was saying, you could spend like a good 4 to 5 hours over there looking at the different shops, going to the different places. And it doesn't matter if they don't have any attractions or character appearances. You can still have a fun time out there and even get a good lunch out there as well. Do you guys know that they opened up like a second Starbucks? I knew about it for a while, and I was like, why do they open up another one? Well, here's the reason. I guess they don't want, I guess some people are a little lazy and they can't get to the other Starbucks on the other side of Downtown Disney, so they had to build one closer to the parking lot. So for anybody that's entering the Downtown Disney area on the tram, the Mickey and Friends tram, they could go to Starbucks there. If people are parking in the Downtown Disney parking lot, then they could get a Starbucks there. Because there used to be another little shop or something there at, I forget where it is, but it's right next door to the Disney Vacation Club and the AMC Theater. Actually, it's a little further from the AMC. But yeah, they opened up a second Starbucks. So that makes like literally 4 Starbucks at Disney. It's because they have one in Disneyland, obviously, because I've been getting Starbucks there. They have one in they have one in Disney California Adventure there on Buena Vista Street. And they have one, 2 now, in Downtown Disney, one that's right as you get off the tram. Maybe you walk a little ways before, is it before? Oh, no, I'm sorry. So when you get off the tram, you have to take a right, and you go past the World of Disney store, and there's like this little area that has like a bunch of seating in between the World of Disney store and the Starbucks. Is right there. So I got that wrong. I thought it was to the left, but it's to the right. I just remember that. So yeah, it's still basically right as you get off the tram, but it's to the right, not to the left. And then they have another Starbucks that is further down the road, which at first I thought was a little bit ridiculous, but you know what? I guess people like Starbucks so much, you got to open up another one. And you know what? They should have gotten their competitor and put in a coffee bean. All right. But there's so many Starbucks. Like there's literally a Starbucks right across from the Ralph's I go to over here. And it's like there's one literally across the street from the grocery store. Because, you know, Ralph's, one of their sponsors is, or one of the companies that's with Ralph's is Starbucks. And they have a Starbucks inside the Ralph's. And right across the street is a Starbucks store. Insane, right? So anyways, did you see all the crazy Pokemon Go people? Yes. Oh my God. Yes, I did. I can't believe how many times I heard this song, oh, that's Star Wars. Speaking of Star Wars, I'll get to that in a second, but I can't remember the Star Wars theme. By the way, for those of you guys who thought that I was going to be doing a Pokemon Go video, I apologize, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen because let me just say, I did play Pokemon Go for a while, and to be honest with you, it was fun for a while. I was walking around the campus and, getting Pokemon out there. But unfortunately, the Pokemon Go, there's some things about Pokemon Go that just got me a little nervous. And my mom and I have been reading up all these things that have been happening. Like, there's been a lot of really bad stuff. Did you guys hear about that guy that got shot in San Francisco while playing Pokemon Go? Apparently, it wasn't like a theft or anything. I don't know what the deal was, but still, it was so sad. So, hey, how's it going? And yeah, so when you hear about these stories about third parties getting your information, because if you play Pokemon Go, you know for a fact that you don't actually create an account because you're opening your Gmail account. And, that's fine, but the only issue is that now this company knows your email address. And it's crazy because I would rather open up an account than use my Gmail account. Because if I open my account, that'd be a lot better than opening a Gmail account. But of course, then you read the whole thing about, you know, oh, use a Gmail, then you have the possibility of your information being sold to third-party companies, right? So that gets a little concerning. But yeah, so in case you're wondering what Pokemon characters I caught, here's one of my Pokeballs here. I have literally all the Pokemons that I've collected since I played Pokemon Go in here. I literally went online and I got image. I'm not going to show the images because I'm pretty sure they're copyrighted, but I'll just name a few of them. I caught Charmander. I'm literally pulling them out as I'm looking at them. Pikachu, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Caterpie, Pidgey. There's Machop, Abra and Kadabra. Is it Abra? No, Abracadabra. I did catch one of those fire ponies. I did catch some. I did catch some of the third and second stages of some of these characters, but my first character that I caught was Charmander, and he was in my living room. I caught Squirtle near this little river area. I caught Pikachu literally outside my door, and I got Bulbasaur. Where did I get him? Oh yeah, I was at Chipotle. And you know what the funny story is that here's the thing. Oh yeah, let's see. I agree about you, but the third party, yeah, it makes me nervous. I know it's ridiculous. And you say, I gave up the Pokemon. Yeah, I know. If you guys, there's actually a big YouTuber by the name of Colleen. She does Miranda Sings, and she said that she downloaded the app, and all sorts of things were happening with her account. Like there were some things that she had, like different apps, like Snapchat and I think Instagram, and they said it kept crashing on her. And there was actually a point where she wasn't able to get onto her phone. It actually killed her phone. I don't remember which video it was, but it's one of her videos that she titled Pokemon Go Destroyed My Phone or something like that. But yeah, so that's crazy. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, so I literally just forgot what I was going to be talking about. But anyways, yeah, Pokemon Go was fun for a while. Let me just say there were a ton of characters that were literally a bunch of repeats. I got a lot of Pidgeys, I got a lot of Ekans, I got a lot of Rattatas, and, you know, just all these really small minor characters. There's only a couple of times where I actually saw some that were cool. The only one that I really wanted to catch that I was not able to when I basically deleted it off my phone was a Snorlax. I wanted to catch a Snorlax. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. I don't even know where you can even find a Snorlax, literally. Probably in bed, snoring. So anyways, yeah, that's experience. And I know a while back, I remember some of you guys offered or asked me to do one. I even asked if you wanted me to do Pokemon Go, but that was around the time when I had actually deleted it off my phone, but because I was thinking of doing it again. But you know what? It's not even happening. So... But I did see a bunch of Pokemon Go characters. I heard that bling, bling, and I heard a ding, or the ones where it comes out, and yeah. I don't really know exactly what Pokemon characters were actually at Disneyland, because I don't really know, but yeah. Anyways, that is that. So in downtown Disney, a lot of people were saying that the parks weren't as crowded today as it normally is, so my guess is that it was a somewhat good day today at Disneyland. Oh, by the way, since I have you guys' attention, this is an interesting one. Okay, so if you're planning on getting Disneyland 60th anniversary merchandise, do it now, like right now. The reason why I say that is because the merchandise selection for the 60th anniversary, it's diminishing fast. Because when I was there in the store, like the only pin that I saw that was available for the 60th anniversary. I'll show you guys my pin, like my lanyard. Oh yeah, look, I'm still wearing my Mickey Mouse t-shirt. Oh boy, that's wonderful. So the only pin that I saw over at the Disney store was this one. This was the only pin that they had in the World of Disney store. And all the other ones on here, don't even think about it. Yeah, so some of these you can't actually get because some of them are extremely rare, like these diamond ones and the little character ones like this one and Alice here. And there was another one here that I saw. Oh yeah, the Grizzly River Rapid. They still have some medallions here. I know they have a bunch of these 60th anniversary ones. They cost about $15. This is for an annual pass holders. I know they still have this one, the Soaring Over California. I saw one pin that was actually a smaller version. Oops, sorry about that. There was a smaller version of this, but it was like a pin. I don't know. It's tempting. There was one other one that I remember that was like this, but it was a different like style. But I basically have the basic collection of the Disney 60th anniversary pins. If you guys haven't seen the video where I show this, go and check it out. I believe I put this on the video. But yeah, those are. Get a couple of other pins at Disney today. I won't mention those because I want you guys to check them out when the vlogs come out. So some things will have to remain secret until, until that's done. I sound just like Mickey. Gosh, that was flattering. Yeah. Thank you. I have been wanting to do other voice impressions at some point here. Maybe I will in the future. My table's caught on something. Sorry if the computer's moving around a lot. The 60th anniversary, yeah. Oh, the train? Yeah. I saw a couple of those. I would think that they would be putting stuff on like sale. You know what they should do for a sale? 60% off for the 60th anniversary. Get it? Get it? Okay. So yeah, a lot of stuff is disappearing. At some point here, they'll be gone forever. So if you want to get your merchandise now, I suggest you get it now before it's too late. Like the whole Disney 60th anniversary that used to extend into like a certain part of the store, it's very small now. They still have plenty of the 60th anniversary hats, which, oh, it's over here. They still have plenty of these. I saw like 3 whole shelves of the 60th anniversary hats. So if you haven't got one of these yet, definitely get it. And of course, get your name signed. Yes, I got this pretty much like the week they were released. I thought these were only going to be sold during the 24-hour event, but nope. They still, I was predicting they would run out of these like midway through the year, but I guess not. But yeah, so get one of these as soon as possible, because that's going to be a rare hat in the future here. You know, it's also another rare hat. The Darth Vader helmet hat. I haven't seen that in the stores for a long time, not since my birthday. I got that on my 27th birthday, and I haven't seen it since. I guess it wasn't a big-time seller, but oh well. Anyways, do you guys happen to have any of the 50th anniversary hats? I'm just curious. So yeah, really. Yeah, so let's see here. I'm reading your comments now. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta love the sale. Yeah. And they changed. Oh yeah, the hats that changed color. Speaking of that, did my live stream go dead, you guys? It looks like it. Oh no, it's going on. It's still running. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, so as you all know, Guardians of the Galaxy is closing, and also upset about the fact that we're losing Paint the Night, which I still haven't seen. Hopefully, I'll be able to see it before it goes. And the Celebrate, Disneyland Celebrate, which is I think that's what it is, the World of Color show for the 60th anniversary. You know what? I was expecting it to happen, to be quite honest with you. I was expecting it to go once the 60th anniversary was done and over with. I mean, why would they make devices such as the paintbrush and the hats that light up and the gloves that light up? Because that's really the whole point of the show, because it was supposed to be during the 60th anniversary. Because as you all know, I'm pretty sure that the next parade that comes along will not use these, because these say, as you can see, the 60th anniversary, right? So they had some cool special effects for some of the shows, but I highly doubt these will be used. I'm pretty sure they'll still use the glow up, like the light up ears for the next World of Color show, because they used to do it with the old World of Color show. So my guess is that those hats will still be available, but they won't be like I'm pretty sure you can use the 60th anniversary hats for that. But with this, I don't know. Again, I really don't know, but we'll see. You have the 51. Oh, your name. Really cool. Awesome. Oh, really? It's exclusive of July 11th, July 17th. Cool. That is awesome. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I hope they keep going. Keep what going? The lights or the parade? I get really kind of frustrated with people sometimes when they act like the parade should last forever. Well, not everything lasts forever, obviously, right? And the thing that's really puzzling me is that why people are so interested in the closing of Guardians of the Galaxy when we know for a fact that the contract is done with Disney and the Twilight Zone. Yes, it's a popular attraction, but there may be something going on between the two companies that may seem a little bit off, which is why the contract ended. So that's probably one of the reasons why they have to close down that attraction and put in the Guardians of the Galaxy in its place. But you know what? I don't like to be spreading the rumors and things. So, you know, that's all I'm going to say about it. But I've only been on the Tower of Terror once. Once enough. And that's all I'm going to say, literally. And again, the Guardians of the Galaxy ride is going to be another elevator ride. Ugh. Can't they make something different? Does it have to be an elevator ride? Anyways, so technically that's going to be like phase 1 of their so-called Marvel like attractions at Disneyland. Or should I say Disney California Adventure, because it's Disney California Adventure. So basically, in a way, Disneyland is getting a huge chunk for Star Wars, as Disney California Adventure is only getting a small piece for the Guardians of the Galaxy. Did they bring back Captain EO? Yes, they did, actually. They brought it back for a while, but that was around for a while, but they stopped showing it a number of years ago. From what I've heard, it wasn't the same as it was originally because they had like special lighting effects and smoke effects. But as of right now, it used to be the theater used to be used for like the special previews for certain Disney films. Like I remember Guardians of the Galaxy was there. I think Big Hero 6 was there, and so was what was it? Oh yeah, Tomorrowland. And now it's just being used for Star Wars Path of the Jedi, which should be getting an update here soon, I'm guessing, because Rogue One's coming out. And, you know, it says Path of the Jedi, but I don't think that's really going to tie in with that, because Rogue One is supposed to be its own separate film about the rebels of Star Wars. So my guess is that at some point here, when the movie is almost ready to come out to theaters, we'll see Path of the Jedi gone for a while. It will be taken out, and Rogue One, like a special sneak preview, will be in its place. Because as we all know, Star Wars launch bays were like literally right next door to the theater, and so is Star Tours. So, and like right across from it is the Galactic Grill, where they have the trials of the temple for the Jedi Training Academy. So again, I'm just spreading rumors, okay? I don't like doing that sort of thing. Oh, here's another rumor that I want to spread, okay? My guess is that, as you all know, the Star Wars launch bay has the first level of the Innovations building, and the second floor of that building was the what was it? The superhero headquarters. My guess is that when Rogue One comes out, or right before it comes out, we'll start seeing some stuff up there for Rogue One. Maybe even character meet and greets. I don't really know. We may get Darth Vader meet and greets again, because as you all know, the area where you meet Kylo Ren used to be the area for Darth Vader. So that's where it is. So what was that the Buzz Lightyear ride before the attraction changed? That used to be a queue line. That used to be a queue line for the Skyway, I believe. And several years later, like I remember a number of years ago, they used to have the rocket rods. Anybody remember the rocket rods? Yes. So I believe the building used to be the queue line for the Skyway, and it was then turned into the rocket rods. And then once the rocket rods were a complete disaster, because that didn't last for very long, they basically tore out the queue lines and put in the attraction, which was the Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters. So Actually, you know what? It's interesting because I remember many, many, many years ago when that ride was around, they used to have a very special Mars exhibit for the Pathfinder, which is like one of the first rovers that NASA sent up to Mars. And my dad has a special connection with these rovers because he's actually working. He used to work on these. Well, he still is working on the rovers. In fact, he's actually working on the next rover that's going up to Mars in 2020. So he worked on, by the way, we were actually at a special event 4 years ago, no, 4 years ago, on my mom's birthday of all things, to watch the landing of the Curiosity rover that's on Mars right now. It's been 4 years since that thing has landed on Mars. And my dad actually worked on the signal that is sent from the rover to the satellite, which sends the images back to Earth. So any of the images that you've seen from Mars as of 2012, thank my dad, because he helped create the signal that goes from the rover to the satellite back to Earth. It was a great day. It was a sigh of relief when that Mars rover landed. And you guys may think I'm nuts, but go to my YouTube, no, not YouTube, it was on my Facebook page, the Shiloh Films page. Near the very bottom of this long list of videos, there was a special event I went to over in Pasadena that involved the landing of the Mars rover. And my dad was there to watch the landing of the rover, which was a lot of excitement. Oh yeah, the Circle Vision Theater. That's right. I forgot about that one. I thought that was something else, but yes, I do remember the Circle Vision too. Not like I never actually, did I go in that? I don't know. I do remember something about that. So yeah, so that was a little bit of something that I don't really release out there about my folks, that often, but that's something that I could be proud of because my dad actually worked on the Curiosity rover. I believe he worked on Spirit and Opportunity, which are the twin rovers, and I think one of them's still working. It was like back in 2002 or something, but he's actually working on the next rover that's going up to Mars in 2020, and yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated as to what's going on there. So that's really exciting. And I actually got to see this rover being put inside the truck at the laboratory. Like I witnessed this thing in person. I literally, I don't have pictures of it, but this thing is the size of like a Mini Cooper. And it's huge. It's a lot bigger than any of the rovers we have built at the lab, which is insane. And this one is going to be as big as the Curiosity rover, maybe just a tad bit bigger. So it is unbelievable. I haven't seen the new one yet because I don't think they're actually built it yet. But I remember, oh, you guys want to see something cool? Want to see something cool? Here, watch this. Actually, I'll show you guys some of the stuff here that I have. You may have seen it on Professor Word's set if you guys watch my educational series. Let's see here. I have a whole packet, but I don't really know if I can actually show you that because some of that stuff is private. So here we have one of the stickers for the Curiosity rover. It was the Mars Exploration Rovers. It's basically trying to find out if they're... Oh, wait, this isn't it. This is the... Oh, yeah, wait a minute. Is this Curiosity? I don't think this is Curiosity. This might actually be the... This was actually the Spirit and Opportunity. Sorry about that. That's the wrong one. Here it is. This is the twin rovers that we sent. So that's the wrong one. But it's one of the rovers that we sent. So this is the... Here we go. The Science Laboratory is what this one is. Curiosity, right there. I also got one of the badges right here. This is what you would see on the astronauts, like if they're wearing on their suit. So that's the Mars. It was called the Mars Science Laboratory. This thing is ginormous. Again, a lot of really big high-tech stuff in there. I got this like a week after the Mars rover went up. Check this out. You can probably find this on Amazon. It's a Hot Wheels Mars rover of Curiosity. And I have some Martian soil right there. That's Mars soil right there. Okay, I'm just kidding. This is actually from the testing bay there on the laboratory floor. Like, this is the soil that they use when they're testing the Mars rovers. They gave me some samples of the soil they used. And I think they may have open houses where you can get some of these, but I haven't seen them since. But this is from the laboratory. Very, very cool. It looks like Mars rover soil. So yeah. If you ever rode the rock ride, you witnessed the Circle Vision theaters. Oh yeah, that's right. So, anyways, enough about Mars, I guess. But they used to have a little area where, they used to have an area where they had like this little Mars area for Pathfinder and like one of the other rovers. So yeah, that's one little item about my dad. I could probably go into a lot of other stuff, but some of that stuff's really private. So there's some other stuff that I can't really mention on the air, but some other things that are top secrets, so I can't really say a whole lot. So yeah, that's cool right there. So now to get back into Disney, because that's what it's all about. How have you guys been liking my Adventureland Juju Quest, the interactive series? I literally like filmed that video almost 2 years ago, and I've been watching. I actually watched the video recently, and looking back at some of my videos, I kind of cringe now because I'm like, oh gosh, the editing is really bad on some of them. And I noticed that there are some points where and I was really kind of upset about that. And it should not have been almost an hour long. It could have been probably more like 40 minutes or something like that, because there was some unwanted stuff in there. But I decided to, here's the thing. I believe I mentioned this in one of my previous videos, but I wanted to do another series of not like the Adventureland Juju Quest, but something else that was different. That was a quest, whether it was hidden Mickeys or something. So, like literally the next day or so after I posted that video, Disney announced, "Oh hey, we got this event coming up that's happening right now at Disneyland called the Pin Quest." And so I'm like, really? What better timing? So this series of interactive going to lead up to this Pin Quest, which I'm hoping is going to still be taking place when I go on the 23rd, because I want to do this so bad, and I can't do it sooner because I still have the freaking blackout dates. Like the next day, the day that I can start going back to Disneyland is August 22nd, and I know that everybody and their dog is going to be there on August 22nd when they have the annual pass. Oh, actually, I didn't put it back in the bag. I actually used it today when I was at Downtown Disney. But I know for a fact that, I can't go right now because of the blackout dates, and literally the day that I can go back is August 22nd. But I thought, nah, I'll give it some time, so I'll go on Tuesday instead. So, yeah, and plus I got something else coming up, and so, yeah. Area 51 Secret, yeah, woo. Yeah, we got some, what was that movie called? Close Encounters with a Third Kind, if I should put it that way. So, yeah, yeah, hidden Mickeys would take a long time. Oh, yeah, are you kidding me? I have spotted some that are considered rare. Like, not a lot of people have some, but if you look at some of my old videos, I think in Disneyland vlog number 4, because this is going way back. This is like 3 years ago. I was watching that video because I was trying to put in some annotations. I think I put them in. But if you go back to Disneyland vlog number 4, and I think it's in that one because it was at nighttime, I was on the Disneyland Railroad. I believe it's the not the Fred Gurley, the CK Holiday, E.P. Ripley, Fred Gurley, Ernest S. Marsh. Yes, Ernest S. Marsh. The coal car, the tender car, has a hidden Mickey on this little piece of metal that's sticking out. And it's got this little Mickey Mouse head just right there in plain sight. Yeah, the Halloween party. Okay, so that's a whole other issue because you have to pay a lot more for that. Yeah, or something. Yes, it will be. It will be. It will be very special. I'm trying to think. Oh gosh, the Halloween party. Oh goodness, it's debatable. I may or may not be going. It is pricey, but it's so tempting. They actually have a new person coming to the Halloween party that's been only been seen at the Magic Kingdom. The Headless Horseman of Sleepy Hollow. He's going to be there for the first time in like probably a long time. And as you, I do have the poison apple from last year's Halloween extravaganza right up there. And you want to know something? Every night since the day I got that apple, that thing has been staring at me while I've been sleeping. And it glows in the dark. So you can imagine when I wake up and that thing is glowing in the dark. Creepy. So yeah, I feel like putting like a blanket or something like in front of the face because it's all right, so let me see here. So yeah, it's debatable about Mickey's Not So Halloween Party this year. I've been wanting to do it, but you know, just trying to find the time when I'm doing my classwork and all that. Ugh. Thankfully, though, I have a couple classes that are in the evening, which I am so thankful for because driving out in the afternoon and looking for a parking place in the morning or afternoon is difficult. And I know for a fact that in the evening, a lot of cars are gone and there's space there. So, yeah. So this year might actually be better, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, say hello. Yeah, that's it. It's like looking at me as I'm waking up and going, "Good morning. How is your sleep? Do you have pleasant nightmares?" Okay. Whew. If I'm scaring young children, I apologize. Okay, you guys know me in the Haunted Mansion stuff, and yeah, it's getting to my head. I apologize. Okay, back to Downtown Disney. Gosh, I went all the way. Got that plus Zero Dog. Really? Oh, that's cool. Was that the same year that they released the Poison Apple, or was that a different year? That'd be interesting. They're still selling. I don't know if they're still selling the popcorn bucket. That's the mine train from the Snow White's Scary Adventure. Actually, you know what? To be honest with you, that looks more like the vehicle they use in Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom because you know they have the roller coaster for the dwarf's mine, you know. So it was. Oh, okay, cool, awesome. I didn't know about that. They only advertised that one as like the big item for that year. So I don't know what this year's is going to be, but and that was tricky to get because they said that a week or so when the event started, the Mickey's Not So Halloween Party started, those things went fast. And they said that people sometimes were getting 10. People were buying 10 of those things at one time. They weren't limiting as to how many people were buying those. The Cinderella popcorn buggy? You like that too, huh? Your wish. Your dream is a wish your heart makes. There it is. You asked for it. There it is. It's sort of collecting dust. Ugh. And check it out. I also added that. I can't find this pin. You know, it's so interesting. I get certain pins on certain days when I'm at Disney that I go, you know what? I better get this before it disappears. Guess what? The next time I go, like within a week or so, gone. I can't find it. I haven't been able to find this pin since. I got this like maybe in April. Hasn't been back since. But there it is. You asked for it. There's Cinderella. That I was so thankful that they actually had the original Cinderella instead of the new one. It's like, why do they have to remake the Cinderella cartoon character to look different, right? I mean, she doesn't look like that in the movie. It's gonna confuse kids, right? I don't know. Oh yeah, and plus they have a new hairstyle for Belle. And do you guys happen to see the new looks for Mulan? And recently they had Pocahontas out there. I'm not that crazy about it, to be honest with you, because this doesn't look like the ones for the cartoons, for the cartoon films, right? The animated features. I'm like, what are you guys doing? It's ridiculous. I mean, here's the thing. When I see the new versions of these characters, when they've been redrawn and they put these patterns on them, it's nice. But when they completely make like a whole new face for Cinderella, and they give Pocahontas this whole new outfit, I'm like, what are you guys doing? That's not how they look in the movies. And plus, they advertise them at Disneyland as those characters in these new outfits. It's nice and all, but they don't look like the ones from the movies. That's the thing that kind of gets me a little bit. So, yeah, you agree? Yes. I mean, my guess is that I'm thinking about it, doesn't I've never seen the show, but because I'm too young for it, I believe there was a clip. There was one clip that I saw from Sophia the First that actually used the new version of Cinderella. I think. I do not know that for a fact, but I think I actually saw the new version of Cinderella in that show. Again, I've only seen a clip of it because I watch stuff from Disney and I just do all sorts of things that just happen to appear. And I'm like, oh, that's the new Cinderella. At least I think it was. I don't know. And you know what's funny? I was looking at some banner of the Cinderella film, the old version, and they had the new Cinderella, but they didn't change the stepsisters or the stepmother or the fairy godmother. She was the only character that changed. And I'm like looking at this going, wait a second, don't you want to change all the characters so you can have something like that? That just seemed weird to me. All right, so merchant ads make the money. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, it aggravates a lot of people. The dresses look different too. I like Belle's. I thought hers looked really nice. They didn't really do a whole lot with Ariel because she's a mermaid. What can you do with her except make her hair different, like Ariana Grande or something? It's funny because when Ariana Grande had the hair when she was Kat on Victorious, a lot of people were comparing her to Ariel, and I saw it. I haven't seen the Frozen show, and I know I probably should have seen the Aladdin show, but I didn't see the Frozen show yet. I've seen clips of it from other videos, and it does look pretty cool. I especially like the part where they were able to make it look like Elsa's dress goes from, like the coronation dress to the Elsa dress. That's really cool. They have a special like wire or something that helps it, it makes it change. And I've seen cosplayers do it. There's actually this one video where I saw this lady that was dressed up as Cinderella. She had like her the costume that was supposed to be Cinderella as a maid, and then she turned something, and then she turned into Cinderella when she went to the ball, which was really cool. I was like, classic 16, the Juju Quest. Unfortunately, I do not think so. You're asking if they were ever going to do something like that again. I don't think so because it's been 2 years since they've done the Adventureland Juju Quest. I would really like it if they brought back the Juju Quest because I thought it was a lot of fun, and a lot of people in Adventureland were doing the Adventureland Juju Quest. If you guys have been to the Disney Extravaganza, basically like almost everybody, I would say 80% of the guests were doing the Extravaganza. Anybody that was in Adventureland was doing the Adventureland Juju Quest. That's how popular it was. And I don't understand why they didn't bring it back the next year, because they could have easily made like new Jujus. They could have made, a whole new skit. Much like they're doing with the egg hunts, where they make different eggs each year. And, the stickers may be the same, but they create new different eggs. Well, with characters, the egg shapes are the same. But still, I would love it if they brought back the Adventureland Juju Quest, because that was a lot of fun. Plus, you got a lot of good exercise. I probably met up with at least 20 different cast members that were involved in this event that you probably saw on video. I need to get back. Thank you for actually mentioning the Juju Quest, because they this happens annually. I think in the spring though. Does it really? Do I prefer? Ooh, there is an event in. Oh, I think I know the one you're talking about. I'm reading your comments, so hold on one second. I'm catching up, you guys. You know the originals are green. Watch out. Make you notice. Yeah. Um, is the one in Frontierland? Isn't that like the? Wasn't that There's something very similar to it going on with the ghost town in. There's an event going on in the ghost town of Knott's Berry Farm where they're having like a whole bunch of people dressed up and they're acting like it's a role play. I know that's going on right now. Do I prefer It's a Small World or Pirates of the Caribbean? Ooh, gosh, man, that's a tough one. Could it be? Maybe it could be a Disneyland Battlegrounds. It might. I'll consider it. I will consider it. What show is being played at Golden Horseshoe? I haven't been in the Golden Horseshoe lately, so I don't really know if I can answer that one correctly. Yeah, the Can Girls. I remember that one. You know what? Many years ago, when I was, I think, 11, when they brought out Toy Story 2, they had a special Woody's Roundup show, and in the Golden Horseshoe, where they actually had a little scenario where you were pretending you were watching a television show, and the characters came out black and white, and there were characters that came out as like in color. So it was fun. I remember that. That was for Toy Story 2. It was like an advertisement, and it was fun to see it. Yeah, I do actually remember the Frontierland stuff. I do remember that. That was a couple of years ago. I don't know if they're still doing it, but I haven't heard anything about it since. But I do remember the Cowboys, and yeah, the black and white was really cool too, because it looked like you're watching the old television screen from the show. That was fun. But I do actually remember the Frontierland stuff. That was a year or so ago. Oh, no, was that before or after I started before I started YouTube? So was it? No, I don't remember exactly when it was, but yeah, I do remember it. Well, as far as I know, I don't see them actually doing anything like that right now in Frontierland, unless if they have, then I probably haven't seen it. They have like shows outside of the Golden Horseshoe, maybe like, but I'm talking about like with a quest of some sort. I know they have some outdoor shows that occur with the Cowboys and like the band players. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. They also used to have, if you guys remember, the Big Thunder Ranch. They had their little shows over there as well. I'm pretty sure you guys missed that place a lot, because that's been gone for a while now. You guys remember who's been to the Big Thunder Barbecue? I'm pretty sure some of you have been there. I've only been there once. I made an episode about that for Mealtime at Disneyland, my only episode, and I actually had to walk through there before they shut it down. It was actually closed the day I was there, but they were letting some people in to let them use the restroom and all that. But I actually got footage of the place before they shut it down completely, and it was a very sad day, because it was like it was sad because a lot of good stuff was happening there. They had the musicians were fantastic. Yes, they were. They really were fantastic. I'm not sure. I know that one of the bands that used to play at the Golden Horseshoe, I believe, transferred to Knott's Berry Farm. I believe that's what happened. This was a couple years ago. There's actually a couple of videos on YouTube where they actually recorded videos of like these really old time players. I forget what their names are, but there's some really funny videos of this one comedian that got he had a little couple of gigs in the Golden Horseshoe. They're on YouTube somewhere. Just type in like Frontierland Golden Horseshoe show or something, you'll see it. It was like filmed in the 1960s or 70s. Yeah, and the kid behind me, I remember that. Yes, the one that gave me the look. It's funny because some people have asked me in the past, like, what's it like to be filming at Disneyland? You know, to be quite honest with you, I have gotten used to it. I think people are becoming more accustomed to people vlogging because if you remember back in the day, there wasn't a whole lot of people vlogging back then, right? Not a lot of people were doing this, right? So it was really uncommon to see that. Nowadays, you see a lot of people doing this, especially at like parks and resorts and all sorts of places. And every once in a while, I'll get the occasional people looking at me. In the beginning, it got a little hard to get accustomed to it, but you know what, to be honest with you, I've gotten more accustomed to it. I think a lot more people have accepted that, especially at Disneyland, because they know that people be vlogging themselves at the parks because, you know, you got to film yourself at Disneyland somehow, right? Whether it's on a phone or a camera or something, or a cell phone. I said phone, right? Yeah, I did. Yes, that you have to. Here's the thing. When you have to train yourself in order to really get accustomed to, because you can kind of see out of the corner of your eye where you're going. Like my videos, if I'm recording myself, I'm walking through crowds. Sometimes I can see out of the corner of my eye where I can go, and I look for a certain pathway. Sometimes there are places at Disneyland where there's not a whole lot of people walking in different areas, so that's where I go. And you know, you can't get in the way sometimes. It's like your arm's your own personal selfie stick, right? It's like, yeah, well, we ban selfie sticks, but you can't ban your arm, right? But anyways, what I'm trying to say is that it can get in the way sometimes. But if you have a camera that is set to a certain like position, like if it's yeah, oh yeah, people. I think people are gonna be crashing into others if they're playing Pokemon Go more often than using a camera. So yeah, you know, like I was gonna say, you can set your camera to a certain like setting, like if it was the fisheye or something, and just have your arm like this, so that way you can get yourself in the picture. There have been times where I literally had to film myself like this, but the image looks like I'm far away. But sometimes my camera is literally like this. So yeah, it's happened a few times. And if that happens, then, you know, that means it's getting really crowded. I tried to move away from the crowds, and every once in a while, I probably won't film in the crowds. So, um, you saw a selfie stick getting taken? Yeah, yeah. There was actually an incident well, that's a different story, but I have seen the selfie stick bags that the security guards, you know, have full of selfie sticks. Full of selfie sticks. Um, I need to move back to downtown Disney because I did a lot of stuff there. By the way, you guys know that I'm a big fan of Disney Infinity. I have collected the last two of the remaining Star Wars Disney Infinity characters. Yeah, they did ban the selfie sticks. So anyways, the Disney Infinity characters that I got, well, I'll tell you about them in a little bit, but I have the full collection of Star Wars Disney Infinity characters. And if you guys go to my Instagram, you'll see that two of them actually show up. My last two figures I actually posted on Instagram. I did another picture up at the top of the Mickey and Friends parking structure. I didn't park in the Mickey and Friends parking structure, but I took the tram over there so that I could get, you know, like an update for Star Wars Land. And I got another picture of the Force Awakens characters up there because I've done that for a while now with the Star Wars figures. And so my collection, wait a minute, one is missing. Where's the other one? Where is he? There he is. So here's my collection. So you like the pick? Thank you. So here we go. Here's Luke. Use the Force, Luke. Here's Leia, his sister. Made out with his sister in one of the scenes in Star Wars, and he didn't know it. Darth Vader, yeah. Han Solo, the big walking carpet. Chewie. Who should I show next? I'll show you this one.
Yoda I am. So little I am. Look at me. So tiny. I'm a midget. Strong in the force I am.
Let's see who else. I'm definitely betting I'm gonna get comments on that one. Boba Fett. He's gone through numerous voice actors the past several years for different editions. Oh, that's Poe. I don't want him yet. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin. These, I believe, are from the Clone Wars. Of course, you can't have those versions of those characters without Darth Maul. And you have Ahsoka Tano, who I believe is still going to be alive. Let's see. Let me have the Force Awakens characters. Again, I apologize for not being able to now pronounce their names correctly, but I think this is Ezra. Yeah, Ezra. Kanan. What was this guy's name? Hold on, I have the cards here, so let me see if I can remember their names. Who was this guy's name? This was. Where's his card? Zeb. Oh gosh, I'm gonna slaughter this one. Zeb Orioles. I'll just call him Zeb Oreos. And the other one from Star Wars Rebels. Here we have Sabine Wren. Yeah, that's her. Last but not least, we have the Force Awakens characters. Here's Poe, Kylo Ren, and my last two figures that I got today that are in the Instagram photo, Finn and Rey. With that, I have completely collected all of the Star Wars Disney Infinity characters. We're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 figures out of the 105. I currently have 88 figures. I am predicting that by the end of this year, I will have all 105 figures because I am planning on getting the rest of the collection. To be quite honest with you, yeah, something dark side, something dark side, something evil. They used to, oh yeah, that's right. They used to have a Darth Vader statue. Yeah, Star Wars Land is taking a bit longer, and while I was there, because what I saw from the construction of what's going on right now, they're doing a lot more construction work on the area around the Rivers of America and the Disneyland Railroad, because they obviously want to get those done first. Because the area where they're supposed to put in like a simulator ride and the Millennium Falcon, that hasn't really been touched. I mean, they cleared out the land. They've been putting in some like beams in, different areas, but that area has been blocked off. The construction is more towards the Rivers of America and the Disneyland Railroad. So that is why we got the update in terms of when those attractions will be open again. So it's still in the summer of 2017. Release the date. I haven't checked on that yet, but I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it. So am I going to have a special 1,000 subscribers video? If I get 1,000 subscribers, that would be awesome. I do have 950 subscribers. Let's say 90 subscribers. What? But yes, cool. I might have a special 1,000 subscriber video. If that were to happen, I don't really know if I'll get 1,000 subscribers, but we'll see. But that would be awesome, though, if I did get 1,000 subscribers, maybe more. I don't know. But I think some of the reasons as to why people don't subscribe to this channel is because maybe here's the thing. I look at channels like Thingamavlogs and Fresh Bake. I do like those channels, and I enjoy the people that are on those channels. They've been doing an amazing job. I think some of the reasons as to why they're so popular. I'll give it. Adam the Woo doesn't really do a whole lot with stuff with Disney. I know he's done some Disney stuff in the past, but he does a lot more personal vlogs on his channel. He does go to different theme parks. I'll give you that. But he does a lot more than just this other stuff. He also does personal vlogs, and he's out touring, literally touring the nation right now, the country. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. I feel like with those channels, they're how can I say this without really like, because I really do enjoy watching those channels. I have to be honest with you. I do enjoy them. I really enjoy watching them. But they don't want to be personally, here's my thing. I don't know if they really want to be associated with other channels that are doing something similar or maybe something different from them. Maybe. I'm only guessing that. If they want to collab, I would love it if I was to be able to collab with these other channels. That would be so awesome, right? But I think one of the reasons is because my channel's not, not up to their standards, probably, because they want to be above and beyond the normal, maybe not so average YouTuber. Because I noticed that when they are doing their videos, they try to do all sorts of things that seem like they are trying to not just glorify themselves, which, is, I think, a bad thing. But I just don't know. Their channels are really good. I just don't know. I'm trying to pick my words here because I don't want something to come back to bite me in the butt in the end or in the future. But yeah, they cater to different types of fans. If you know what, the heck with them. All right, they have their own channels. I have my own channel. If they wanted to collab with me, then that's perfectly fine. The thing with my channel that makes mine a little bit separate from theirs, I do like with Fresh Baked, they do a ton of vlogs, a ton. And yes, they do go to Disneyland like practically every week. When you're watching the videos, you're not really able to associate yourself as doing the video camera work. Because if you watch any of my vlogs, I do a lot of clips where I'm holding the camera like this. Whereas, I forget what his name is, but he's usually holding the camera like this. I know Paparazzi Mike does vlogs like this, but this other fella, I forget what his name is, when he's doing his vlogs, he's usually doing this the whole time. It's like the mysterious cameraman, but you hear his voice. And sometimes you want to see his face, but he doesn't show it. He will usually show other people, but not himself. I sometimes don't feel like I'm associating with David. Thank you. I don't feel like I'm associating myself with David because he's not showing himself on camera most of the time. Yes, he does do vlogs at home, but when he's at Disneyland, he's usually pointing the camera straight ahead of him. Now, my guess is that for their channel, it's like from his point of view, which is actually a clever thing now that I think about it, because I feel like with his channel, that's the way he wants it to perceive. When you watch the videos on Fresh Bake, you're looking through his eyes, and sometimes that's a good thing, but sometimes that can be a bit, not so good. If you're looking at this from like a media art standpoint, okay, sometimes doing just POV is not the best way to go. So sometimes you have to show yourself, or else people will just, if it happens like all the time in the vlogs, then it's not really going to change a whole lot. And So that's just my thing, but I still enjoy their videos, okay? And I noticed that they're trying to get into a pattern of starting to do more mealtime related videos in their videos. If you've seen that, they've started to go more into their restaurants, and they're showing more of the meals there. What do you think? Have you guys noticed that? I don't know if you guys have seen that, but I've noticed those where most of the time it was just the vlogs, and I noticed that there's a lot more of showing like the different foods at Disneyland. So I'm wondering if maybe they are watching my videos and they're taking some stuff from me and using it for their videos, but they're using it to their advantage. That is something interesting. So I don't know if that's really a fact or not, but I don't know. We'll see. But we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think because there have been times, I am not joking, where I've looked at the analytics of my videos, and sometimes it shows certain YouTube channels that watch my videos, and one of them is Fresh Baked. Believe it or not. Figure that one out for yourself. And I don't know. Do I really care about people copying me? Not really. If it's an exact duplicate, though, I will have a problem with that, because that could be considered a form of plagiarism, which, as you all know, or copyright. Not copyright, more like plagiarism. I don't really appreciate it when people try to do an exact representation without me actually knowing it, but you know what? It's going to happen anyway. Will I get credit for it? No, I don't expect to, but you know, it happens. And to be honest with you, when I watch, yeah, no more YouTube drama laws. Yeah, I agree. So anyways, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not trying to create drama, guys. Come on. Like I said, I enjoy Fresh Baked. I enjoy Adam the Woo. I enjoy Thingamavlogs, Justin Scarred, any Disneyland YouTubers. And so, yeah, I have seen them in person because I'm so good. I'm just an average person. Come on. And so, yeah, I enjoy making the videos the way I do them, and they have their own set of rules, their own set of skills, their own set of ways and how they film their videos. So do I. Just gonna leave it at that. So yeah, and if people don't like my videos, that's fine. They can stop watching for all I care. They can try to copy me in any way to make it their stuff. I don't know, but it doesn't matter to me because I just love making videos and to keep you guys entertained, because that's my whole purpose, to keep you guys entertained the best way I can. And if people don't like it, that's fine. I don't care. But I do care when I am, when I try to, you know, sometimes I go on my way to be able to, you know, make someone's experience more enjoyable. Like if you guys have seen the videos when I'm meeting with guests, I try to help out in a way that makes their time enjoyable. You guys remember Christian, Felipe, and Isabel? I will be meeting up with them again next month, I think. And I was been with them for a couple of years. The Christian, I believe it was Christian's birthday, and they told me that he had to make a wish to go to Disneyland. And I don't know if this was part of the agenda, but he wanted to meet me at Disneyland. To hear that, I'm pretty sure the rest of the family too, because, you know, they wanted to do it. To hear that was so encouraging. Would I ever do a meetup? If people want to meet me, yeah. I mean, if I go to Disneyland, I post it on Twitter or on Facebook saying I'm going to be heading to the parks. I don't really know if I have that sort of audience if they want to do an actual meetup. But if people want to meet up with me, I'm all for it. I will go out of my way to do it. How do I get information from where there's going to be a new activity? I usually watch. There are certain Facebook pages that have certain events that happen. Like there's certain people. Like I'm trying to think. What's a good one? Well, I'm trying to think if that's a good one. You can obviously go and check out the Disneyland Facebook page, the Disney Parks Facebook page. If they post a video on the Disney Parks YouTube channel, they might have that. I'm trying to think another. They definitely check out the Disney Park blogs because Dapper Day, that's something. I haven't been to Dapper Day. Another place you can check out again was the Disneyland Park blogs. Definitely check out the Disneyland website because I'm pretty sure they have information there. And that's all I can really say about that. That's all the places I can think of where you can actually get information like that. So there's a lot of comments pouring in here, guys, so I got to read them all. Hold on a second. There was I should just do Mealtime at Disneyland. Those are more popular. Well, if I just do Mealtime at Disneyland, then I can't just be doing Mealtime at Disneyland episodes all the time, or else, I would do all the restaurants, and then I would, I don't know. I like doing the other stuff too, to be honest with you, like this, for example, because I can talk to all of you. Let's see. Reading more. Feel like the Ariel ride doesn't fit in California Adventure. Yeah. The thing I think with Ariel, the way it's set up is such that it's near the Paradise Pier, so it's associated with the ocean, because they have the jellyfish attraction, and of course the pier. So I'm thinking that's probably a good place to put it. There used to be something else there, like a theater or something. I don't remember exactly. I never went there, but I have been on Ariel's Undersea Adventures. Really, you like my channel a lot? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. A lot of guys are seeing my channel feels more real. Others seem forced. Yeah. I wouldn't say that Fresh Baked is. Yeah, they did get a little bit bigger. I would agree with that, but Fresh Baked still makes a lot of good content, like their Star Wars Land updates. They really are doing a fantastic job with that. I'm really jealous of that. Let's see what else. How do I get an official Sean autograph? Meet me at Disneyland. That's the best way. Plus the cafe's near. Yeah, that's right. That's near the pier. You got to meet me at Disneyland in order to get one of those. I would be flattered if someone actually asked me to sign one of their books. That would actually make my day. The books at Disneyland. But am I really that big of a YouTuber to do something like that? I highly doubt it. People are going to be looking at me at Disneyland going, "Who's this guy?" But yeah. Anyways, so Downtown Disney. I got to get back to that because I got to let you guys go because you probably want to go to bed, right? You don't want to be spending more time with me right now. But time at Downtown Disney was fun. I did record a new episode of Mealtime at Disneyland at the Earl Sandwich. Fun episode. Let's see what else. Got to see some really cool things at Downtown Disney. Walk through the Downtown Disney stores, some of them. And I also got a new Star Wars Land update. I don't actually know if I'm there on campus. Yeah. And yes, the 23rd is going to be a great day. Hope so. And let's see here. So yeah, the next time I'll be at Disneyland is on August 23rd for sure. Thankfully, my classes don't start up until the following week. For those of you who have not seen the latest videos, be sure to check out the Adventureland Juju Quest videos. Again, it's an interactive series. I think excuse me, I think I got off topic about that one, so I need to come back to that. So the Earl of Sand, the Adventure in Juju Quest interactive series is basically, it's not a reboot of the video that I posted 2 years ago, but it's more of a, like, I'm trying to bring in new life into this video because I felt like, okay, Honey Bear, yay! Let's see, what was it? Oh yeah, so the Adventureland Juju Quest, I'm planning on, they're still going to be coming up, but the deal is that you have to watch the first video that says start here for the Adventureland Juju Quest. There's also a playlist that I've created. I don't know if it's on my channel as well, but if I haven't posted it there, I probably will. But in fact, hang on, can I do this? I got, excuse me, Darth and Swan Solo. I got to do something here very quickly. Oh no! I got the spinning icon. I got the spinning icon. Yeah. Oh, that's not how I spell YouTube. I'm not a stupid. I'm not a stupida. Let's see. I want to see the first video to get you guys started off with the adventure. So far, only 2 videos are available for the Jujus. And if you probably waited for a whole time to see the Jujus, I actually have them on the bed with me, I believe. Yes, I do. So if you guys want to see the Jujus, I'll show you those in a minute. But right now, I'm going to post, if I'm able to, the first video from the Adventureland Juju Quest interactive series. Basically, what you do is you watch it, and then it's going to come to an end slate where there's going to be a bunch of annotations. Now, you must have your annotations device opened up so that way you can see the annotations. If you're watching this on like an iPad or iPhone, it might not work, so I posted the links down below in the description of this video. There's still some videos that are not available because they're going to be coming each day. You'll see the dates as to when certain videos will be up. So if you're looking for like a particular episode like the Temple of the Forbidden Eye Juju, or maybe the Lost Shipment Juju, those will have specific dates. I believe the Temple Juju comes out tomorrow, so that one's going to be available. That's the one for Indiana Jones. For which one the Tracking Juju comes out. I think that comes out on Sunday. I believe that one. Yeah, I think it's Sunday. And then, you know, just check the videos there. You can see them. And it's supposed to be interactive. So when you click on it, you can then watch just that particular video for that particular Juju. It's not the, there. I also gave the option if you guys just want to watch the Adventureland Juju Quest video that you can also watch that as well, just by clicking on the camera. So, I believe that's the right annotation. Let me, or link. Let me just make sure I got it just right. Nope, that was the wrong one. Oh dear, that would have been incorrect. So here you go. That link, does that work? Yes, it does. Link for the Adventureland Juju Quest, but don't click on it until we're done with the video here. When do we get a new Travel Town video? I don't know. I can't promise anything with Travel Town as of right now. Yeah, I do not know. There's some things I want to say about that, but I can't really talk about it. So I've gotten so concentrated on Disneyland stuff and with other things like my classwork and my personal life that took my involvement away from Travel Town. But that's really all I can say, technically. I'm hoping to get back into those videos very soon, like more of the trains and things. But as of right now, it's not really doing a whole lot. I love Travel Town too. I've been going there since I was 3. And I'm hoping to so yeah, so that is the link for the Adventureland Juju Quest. Oh yes, and I forgot, here they are. You notice that they're off of the bulletin board here because I was actually getting pictures of them for Instagram. Let's see here. Make sure I can see myself because I want to look fabulous. I don't look fabulous. You notice that, another thing too, I don't use makeup. I'm all natural. So if you see like a scruffy looking guy, that's all real. That's not makeup. I'm not forcing it. There are times where I feel like I need to shave. There are times where I'm like, yeah, whatever. I just record a video. I may not look like the best of shape. But you know what? That's called life. All right. There's the crocodile tooth juju. This was the first juju that I got. This doesn't really have any significance. This is like the first like juju that you can get from the Adventureland Juju Quest. I based the way I put it was such that this was the first juju for the quest, and the whole idea was that your mission was to get to the Adventureland trading post company and get your stuff, and this was your accomplishment, the crocodile tooth juju. So they actually showed this on their little whiteboard that they had outside, and they had all the other ones listed as like a particular item. Like one was discovery, one was observation, and they showed this, and it didn't have anything for it. So I'm like, okay, crocodile tooth juju completed. Next we have the treehouse juju, which was also known as the observation juju, because you're looking for different things on the treehouse. Oh yes, the fish. I had to do that one too. I know exactly. But they didn't have me do the microphone thing. They just had me do the joke, and that was it. Well, that wasn't the only thing, but yeah. Anyways, what was the next one? Oh yeah. So here is the knowledge juju. I must warn you: do not look into the eyes of Mara. But there it is. If you looked into the eyes, your path now leads to the gates of doom. Just kidding. You're still here. Let's see. What was the next one I did? Oh, yeah. So the next one. Oh, no. The next one was actually the pineapple juju, which they called was the juju of goodwill, which didn't make a whole lot of sense. But yeah, so that was the pineapple one. It was the pineapple parfait. I love pineapple. There's this dish that Mom makes that has pork chops and pineapple. Yes. So yes, there's the pineapple one. Next was what they call the piranha haha juju, which was the humor juju. There's the piranha. There's the piranha. Ouch, it bit me. Technically, this was supposed to be the next one, but I'll get to that in a little bit. But the next one I got was the observation juju. Oh, wait, did I get that wrong? Uh-oh. Wait a second. I think I messed it up. Discovery juju was the treehouse juju. This is the observation juju. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, anyway, this is the observation juju. Looking for the birds for the tiki room. This was the Venomade. It was basically like green lemonade. It wasn't like I thought it was limeade at first, but I think it was just lemonade to look like green. It could have been limeade, but they also had little bombs in there as well. And that's a snake. That's pretty cool. The tracking juju. Oops. There it is. This was located at the Westward Ho Trading Company. I had a little difficulty with that one because I couldn't remember where the Westward Ho Trading Company was until I actually figured out that West Frontier. And last but not least, the Tiki Juju. There it is. And supposedly there is one other one, and someone very graciously is sending one in the mail. And whoa, you guys are dying on me. Oh no, you got skulls. Don't die on me, please. Don't die on me. Subscribers, return. So anyways, yeah. So anyways, this lemonade was strawberry bowl, but yeah, that was it. I'm watching the playback. That's great. Can you still order the Venomade drink? I doubt it. They do have a lemonade drink, but it's not the same. It's if you watch my big old barbecue video that I did for Mealtime at Disneyland, it's a different concept of it. I think it was pink. I don't even remember. So it's like Venomade, but it's a different color. So technically, you're getting the exact same thing. I think it was like a strawberry lemonade, something like that. So in a way, you're still getting Venomade, but it's a different color, and you still get the floating bobas in there. So Venomade was sour? I don't mind. It was perfectly fine. And yellow, really? Did I get the wrong one? Mine was green. Oh, you're talking. Oh, here we go. Are the light and dark side drinks the same as the Venom? No. They're completely different. The dark side drink is basically like a strawberry lemonade, and it didn't have any of the floating bobas. But the green one, the light side, it was another type of lemonade, but the bobas were white. And those were the ones that were sour. And I didn't like those a lot because it was just different. You know what they should have done? Are you ready for this? So in these light side and dark side drinks, if you've seen the videos, they had special little light up devices. One, for the dark side, you had a little Death Star. Back, whatever. I got them right here, so give me 1 second as I get them off my display. So, as you will see, this is, oops, this is the Death Star, and it was red. It does change different colors. Where's the button? Oh, here it is. So hopefully this is still, yeah. So it changed. It was turned on to red. For the Millennium Falcon, it was green. And those were the drinks. Now, here's the thing. Personally, I think the green for the light side, terrible idea. Because, are you ready for this? Here's where my little concept should go into play as being the actual drink. Ready for this? As we all know, if you guys are big fans of Star Wars, what's the most famous sequence of all the Star Wars films that involves the Millennium Falcon? Sequence, right? This does change. Now think about it. It has white bobas, it's in a drink, and it could change to the color blue. Here's what I think they should have done. This is where they totally messed up, and I think they could recover from it. What they should do is make like a blueberry lemonade and use the white bobas in that drink. You ready for this? If you spin the drink around with your straw and the bobas go flying around, guess what? You got light speed. And there's the Millennium Falcon right there in the very middle of the drink. Genius, right? Genius. But they didn't do it. They chose green instead. I'm a genius. Okay, that's ridiculous. I'm being prideful, sorry. But yes, that's what they should have done. And I think you guys agree with me, right? So my guess is that, oh, the dark side is red. Bad. The light side is green. That's good. That's probably where that came in. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, I see the comments coming in. Yeah, they didn't have me on board on that meeting. Yeah. As Darth Vader would say,
The force is strong with this one.
so yeah. Oh yeah, and believe it or not, they had this one extra little light up device. This one I actually set to blue. But this never really was used on any of the drinks. In fact, this was actually being sold in the same little cart device where they have for the strawberry lemonade drink. That's the Slurpee for the BB-8 droid cup. Yeah. So obviously you guys agree with me on that, and thank you. It's greatly appreciated. All right, so I probably should let you guys go because it is getting late. It is midnight right here. Unless you guys want me to stick around, I don't really have anything else to do. But I probably will have to let you guys go because I don't want you guys to be late for work or anything. But anyways, I do appreciate your guys' comments and your feedback. I really, really do appreciate it. And thank you guys so much for just hanging out and spending some time with me It really does mean a lot. This is the second time I've done this within like a couple weeks or so, or a week. I don't know exactly how long ago it was last time, but if you guys want me to stick around, that's fine. I don't care. But I just don't want to make anybody late for their jobs tomorrow because I don't want to be held responsible. We walk in the next day. Hey, why are you late to work? Oh, I was watching this guy on YouTube. What? Who is he? I don't even know who this guy is. Sounds like J. Jonah Jameson. Parker, give me some more pictures of that minute Spider-Man. P.O. Box. Yes, the P.O. Box. I haven't, the last couple of weeks I have been checking the P.O. Box. Nothing has shown up yet, but I'm hoping that by the time that I go back, there will be some more stuff there. And yeah. So, okay, Classic, you have a good night. And so, yeah, have a great night. So yes, the P.O. Box is open. I believe the address is not in the description box. Whoops. But you will notice that the address is in the last several videos. So if you guys want to send viewership mail, the address will be down below the video. And by the way, I know there's a ton of people who watch my videos that don't even look at the description box. They probably look at it and go, well, where are the links exactly? There's a little section right below the description box called Show More. It's a little button, and you can click on that. You see all the links, anything that I put down there, like little pieces of info. And yeah. So in case you want to know where everything is, it's down below. They're always down below in the description of this video. And that is pretty much all I have to really say about that because, I think it's appropriate that I mentioned that that is what's going on with the – I thought I saw something blink over here for a second out of the corner of my eye. But that is basically where everything is in terms of my my links and my Instagram and also my Facebook and Twitter. And of course, I do send case I'm going to be at Disneyland or if I'm going to be somewhere in the area. In fact, the P.O. Box is actually going up right now on my live chat. Here, 1 second. My computer just completely doesn't want to do it now. Oh, am I clicking the wrong one? Oh, there we go. So there it is. The P.O. Box is right there on the screen in the chat. And that's pretty much it. All right, everybody, that is going to be it for my vlog or the live chat. If you guys want me to stick around, that's perfectly fine, but it seems like a lot of people will be leaving now because they want to get to work tomorrow. Had a great day at Disneyland, well, downtown Disney. I saw the monorail a few times, and I was really jealous. There was actually a huge line for the monorail today, unbelievably long. And, yeah, so again, if you guys want to send stuff in the P.O. Box, there is the address. You can check that out. Where is my finger? It's over here. It's over here somewhere. The image is twisted around, so I might be pointing at the wrong thing. So I went like this. If you guys want to, here's the thing. I noticed that there's some people who don't like to have their name mentioned. What's the poster behind me? Well, these are actually pictures that my cousin gave me. There is actually a poster that I got from Universal Studios Hollywood for Skull Island. This is when the 360 video, or excuse me, the 360 degree King Kong 360 3D came out. Let me just pan the camera up for just a second. Because I'm in my underwear. I'm in my boxers. I'll show you guys what this is when I'm pulling down in a second. Oops, one of the pictures is coming out. So the poster is Skull Island. It's an advertisement for Skull Island. So if you guys want to go, that's a great luxurious island. You get to see all sorts of prehistoric creatures. Yes, I should say it's a perilous adventure. Ran into Kong a few times, but hey, it was a lot of fun. Go and check it out. Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA. But yes, that was not available when I've had this for a number of years now. I didn't get this when they opened up the Skull Island attraction at Universal Orlando. This was before. So, in case you're wondering what was in front of this big poster, actually, you ready for this? My cousin gave me these. Ready for this? You guys know I like Alice, right? Check that out. It's one of the images from Alice. Here's a still from Alice in Wonderland. The most prized one Check this out. Gosh, don't I look skinny in that picture? What's going on here? Yes, I really appreciate these. Are these the original ones? I think these are copies, but they're very close to the originals. But yeah, so I think this one's actually one of the original ones. Let me see here. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, so this is one of the stills right here. This is the drawn ones are copies, and yeah, but still, they're pretty cool. Yes, Universal has changed a lot. It has changed significantly, and I haven't been back in 5 years, so I'm kind of in that boat of having been back to Universal for a long time as well. But 87, really? Wow. I remember when they had Back to the Future, the ride. Great Scott, Marty! We have to go back to 2015! And that's where they replaced with The Simpsons, and now they have Springfield. They got the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. They got Transformers. Despicable. I am so upset that they got rid of Terminator 2 3D. So upset. I really liked that attraction a lot. It was a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of the Terminator series, and I wasn't very happy about them taking out Terminator 2 3D. Because, you know, where can you go to experience a live show like that? You know, it's so cool, right? And those type of 3D shows are always fun to watch, you know. They still have Waterworld. They still have Jurassic Park. They still obviously have the Studio Tour. But yeah, they've done a lot of changes over there these last few years. I've been keeping up to date as to what's going on over there, but man, just a lot of stuff's been going on over there. Jeesh. Anyways, so yeah, that is my video or vlog. What do you guys think of this? That I drew this at CSUN. Image that I got from, I'm going to cover something up here for a second. This is an image that I took at Disneyland about a year or so ago. No, it was about a year ago because it's the 60th anniversary. But as you'll see, that's not part of the. This is all basically traced. This I had to trace the entire castle and color it in. This took me about it took me about a month. But if I was to really determine how many days, I would say it took me at least 2 or 3 weeks to make this. Now, with any Disneyland merchandise or something at Disneyland, you have to have a hidden Mickey, right? Well, you can't really see this because I have this as part of my intro, right? Well, what you don't see is something that's in the corner here that I put in there specifically for this photo. So the background is supposed to be all nice and clear and everything, right? Well, I decided to put in a couple of clouds. There's one cloud here. You can actually see it better than I thought on this, but watch this. You ready for this? You need to have a hidden Mickey in some places at Disneyland, right? Well, guess what? I put a hidden Mickey in the picture. It's a cloud, a cloud of a hidden Mickey right there. Because it's Disney, right? So yeah, I call it the happiest place on earth. And that is actually, yeah, it was originally a photo, but I traced everything. The trees, I recreated the plants in here. There were actually people on this, believe it or not. In my original photo, there was people on this bridge. I completely got rid of all of them and I made the bridge just entirely brand new. It doesn't show it here very well. Oh, actually, you can kind of see it, but the drawbridge is there. It's just the image is a little dark. But this is me. I traced my own face, and I had to pick the certain types of shading for my forehead and my mouth. That's the whitest my teeth have ever gotten. But yes, that is a tracing of my, this is actually my Mickey Mouse coat that I'm wearing, or sweatshirt. That's my Disneyland hat. But yes, the entire castle, I actually have like one of this where everything is all wireframed. It took me a while, but my gosh, this took me about 2 to 3 weeks to make. And yeah, all that tracing. Yep. That was on Photoshop, I believe. So yeah. Yeah, it was who was the professor? Professor Jacob Enfield. Jaws there? Where? Oh, at Universal, not the ride, but he is on the studio tour. Yeah, it's the drawing itself is it was actually submitted to the multimedia showcase as one of the photographs that and pieces of art that we could use. Oh, you watched the vlog that I took the pic? Nice, yeah. Yeah, that's actually a photograph that I took about a year ago, and yeah, that was a lot of work. I'm probably gonna have to redo it again because the Disney continue using this photo, but since the 60th anniversary is going to be basically done and over with in the next month or so, I'm going to have to remove all of this here because the 60th anniversary is done. I won't have to actually retake the photo, but I will just have to remove this here. But we'll see. I may keep it up there. I don't really know, but that would be a lot of work too. But yes, so you guys thought this was a photograph, huh? Wow. I fooled you. So yeah, that is actually a drawing that I actually made on the computer, and it is a lot of work. So, like I've said before, you may think that I have the easiest job in the world. Well, I can prove to you that that was a long, long time to make. That took a long time to make because something like that just doesn't happen immediately. I mean, you have to be, I wouldn't say skilled, but I guess in a way somewhat skilled, and also you have to be push yourself to the limit in order to do stuff like that. And being able to do these videos for as long as I have been doing it, it's been crazy. Because I have gotten comments, maybe not where it was that you can see, but I have gotten comments saying that I have one of the easiest jobs in the world. I beg to differ, because if you work in the industry like I do, you have to go through all sorts of steps. For me personally, I don't have to work on the like what's the thing? I don't have to worry about like permits or anything like that, because Disneyland, you can film any place except for backstage areas and certain rides and all that. But still, I still plan ahead as to what's going on, so I get an idea in my head and I plan ahead. That's where I do pre-production, figure out what kind of a budget I'm going to use for each time I'm going to Disneyland, and I have to make sure I have a certain time as to when I'll be there, and make sure it's not conflicting with anything like with classwork or with actually a class day, because there have been times where I actually scheduled something that was actually going to be on a class day and I had to reschedule it, and then you go to film it, and then filming most of the time you're filming stuff, you're using a script, but of course I do stuff that's ad-libbed, like what I've been doing for like the last hour now, hour and a half or whatever. And then I go through post-production, which is where I edit the videos and I change the audio and I put in the music, I put in the intros, I put in the outros, I put in the annotate. Well, the annotations come in later on in distribution, but it takes a long process. Plus, I have to import everything. I have to then download stuff and export it, and then that process is done, and then I go into distribution, which is where I distribute the video onto YouTube, and then I have to go through annotations and links and tags. Ugh, talk about a lot of work, literally. So it is not easy. So for those of you who think this is an easy job, it's still work. And I'm not trying to sway anybody from doing YouTube. Obviously, there obviously are some people out there who have been inspired to make their own YouTube channels because of what I've done. And I feel very honored to be a part of your guys' lives if you actually start creating your own YouTube channels and even uploading videos, because that just creates a whole new generation of YouTubers and new, I guess in a way, YouTube stars or whatever. But still, it makes me so happy that I get comments saying that you helped me, inspire me to create my own YouTube channel and even doing my own videos. That's really cool. And but in the end, it's enjoyable to watch. But the honest truth, sometimes I get very sick of myself when I'm editing the video. So sometimes when I'm done with editing the video and then I export it onto YouTube, or should I say upload to YouTube, I'm like, good, I'm done. That's that guy. Oh wait, the next video involves me too. So anyways, that is what I have to say about that. So this is the life I've chosen for myself. I look back, you know what, to be honest with you, next month on September 10th, it'll be marking 4 years of me being on YouTube. 4 years. I have a lot to say about that, but just looking back at 4 years, I literally remember when I first started recording my very first episode, my very first YouTube video for the educational series, I didn't realize the impact I was going to have. I mean, I knew I was going to hopefully have some sort of impact, but I never really imagined that it was going to be this big for you guys, especially. And it has changed me significantly, because I've met some of you in person. I've commented with so many of you guys. To hear the feedback that I've been getting, it's been overwhelming. And, you know, I can't take all of what people say the pride and glory of this, because I've never associated the channel with just myself, because that would make me prideful. And I know a lot of people, other YouTubers, are victims of being prideful. And that really gets me upset, because they don't really want to acknowledge their audience as much as I try to. But I try to acknowledge you guys as much as I can, because you are all involved in this in so many ways, because you guys give me ideas as to what to do next. You know, you give me suggestions about where to go, and I try to do them on certain occasions. And we're all a part of this channel. For those of you who have subscribed to this channel, you guys are all a part of it. And, you know, it really does mean a lot. So I can't take all the glory and all of this. It really, you know, it comes down to you guys and myself, and we all work together in a way. So, again, just thank you guys so much for just helping make this channel so enjoyable. And I know you guys have been saying that you've all enjoyed it so much, and I'm glad. And if you haven't shared this channel with anybody else, why haven't you? No, but please be sure to share with your friends. Maybe they might enjoy stuff from Disney. But yeah, it really does mean a lot when I hear that you guys have heard it from somebody else, or maybe you have heard it from a friend or colleague or whatever. I don't really know if anybody really giving me shout outs on other channels, and whether I get them or not is really fine. But I did get one shout out on one other channel, Goofing Around. I did get one channel shout out for that, because of the challenge they did on that video for the No Smiling Teacups. And yeah, so, you know, I don't know if any of the other big YouTubers know that I'm out there. I know a couple do, but they haven't actually let me know about it, which is okay, because I'm pretty sure they don't want to associate, you know, with my channel, because they want to do their own thing. That's perfectly fine, but they want to collaborate. I'm more than willing to, you know, collaborate, you know, whatever. It is awesome. And yeah, it would be cool if I hit the 4 years. I will definitely hit the 4 years. 1,000 subs, it's slowly going up. It's slowly going up, but you know, it takes time. You know, it takes time for those numbers to go up. But man, this last year, I think this has been like the most number of subscribers this year than any of my other times on YouTube. Like literally, it's amazing. So again, thank you guys so much. And for those of you who have never even thought about subscribing to my channel, please do so. It's absolutely free. It basically, hold on. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Yes, subscribe. This button is your gateway into, you know, knowing when a new video will be uploaded onto YouTube. It's not like YouTube Red, where you have to pay a certain fee in order to watch a particular video. To be honest with you, I hate YouTube Red. I honestly hate YouTube Red. I don't know why they have YouTube Red, because here's the thing. People are complaining about the whole issue of the commercials. Listen, is it really that hard for you to watch a 15, 30-second commercial? Really? And that's the only reason why they're doing that, because people complain about them with the commercials. I get the idea about the commercials. If you don't want to watch a movie trailer, that's absolutely fine. But really, for 30 seconds, you can't wait till a video starts. But I don't know. Anyways, again, YouTube Red, that's one of the reasons why. Plus, they're talking about, oh, extra content for certain things. I feel like that's kind of ridiculous. I feel like YouTube should be open to everybody and to all sorts of people. They don't have to make certain shows, although they were advertising it at YouTube at the VidCon event. Yeah, I know about that. They're trying to make it more of a studio. But yeah, anyways, yeah, so anyways, with YouTube Red, you know, you'll never see me even do stuff with YouTube Red because, you know, that just makes it seem like I'm charging people to watch my content, which I don't want to do. The only way I really get paid off of YouTube is with the ads, which you see on my page. That's basically why the commercials are there. And I do get some cash in some areas, but certain things I can't really talk about. But again, if you hit the subscribe button, it's not like YouTube Red. Basically what it is that you are subscribed to my channel. Yes, it does help my army grow up to 1,000 subscribers. But again, if you subscribe, you get notifications, either your email or on your Android. Sometimes I get little notifications on my phone saying that, oh, there's a new video that just went up from a certain YouTube channel. And that's one way for you to watch the video before everybody else. So yeah. Anyways, again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. It is greatly appreciated. And don't forget to also hit the like button and to also, you know, favor the videos and share with your friends and all that fun stuff. This is Instagram, right? They have a heart, right? It's blue, but like Facebook, but I think this is more Instagram, right? Anyways, yeah, so all right. I'm gonna let you guys go because I am done with talking. I need to go to bed. It's 12. Oh my gosh, it's 12, almost 12:30. I gotta go to bed. Anyways, thank you all so much for coming. I really do appreciate all you guys coming out here to, what is the hat hanging in behind me? What, the hat? Oh, this hat. That's my, that's one of my Disneyland hats from 2013. Yeah. It actually has my pins from the Ronald Reagan Library, the Mickey Mouse pin and the Nautilus pin. That's the hat back there. I used to have the Disneyland hat up there originally, but I replaced it with that one because I don't really wear that hat that much anymore because those pins are considered kind of rare because they're from the Reagan Library, plus they were from the D23 event. Well, actually, the Reagan Library was sponsored by the D23, but yeah. Anyways, I didn't want to keep you guys up. You want to go to the Reagan Library? It's very cool. Let's see, what do they have right now? I forget what it is they have there, but yeah, the Reagan Library is a lot of fun. We get to see the Air Force One. Wow, that is an impressive aircraft. Yeah. All right. So I don't know if I should keep you guys up because I don't want anybody to feel like you want to stay up and keep watching my videos. So anyways, thank you all so much for coming out. Thank you so much. All right. And looks like you guys want to get going. So I don't want to keep you guys up any longer. Thank you so much. And I don't know when I'll be doing another one of these videos. I just randomly do it. Air Force, yes, Air Force One. It was also a good movie too. Yeah. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Yes, tag me definitely on Instagram. I would love to see that Disney collection. Obviously, check out my Disneyland collection. Yeah, see it in my videos, of course. I will be posting at some point here in the future the other issues for the Haunted Mansion series, and I do make mention of the Tiki Room comic book series. So, yeah, again, thank you guys. And again, I will be at Disneyland on August 23rd. That's going to be a lot of fun. And hopefully this time when I shut off my computer, it won't like accidentally keep me logged in, but we'll see. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope your day was a magical one.
Bye-bye!
Off. Oh, not again. Are you kidding me? Well, this is going to be a common occurrence. It looks like my chat is going to take a few minutes to stop recording. You can still see me? This happened last time. Yep, it did. Ay. Sing us a song. I'm not a good singer. A dream is a wish your heart makes when I want to shut this off. Oh, goodness. Okay. Spinning icon is gone. Hopefully this time will be better. All right. See you guys next time here on the Disneyland video series. And I hope your day was a magical one. Bye-bye.